guys, Dr. Rachel Shoemate here. I was going to go ahead and follow up one of the balance PowerPoints I had done earlier with some easy progressions for you to work on your balance at home if you feel like you need to. I'm going to back up here in a second. Might cut my head off, but it'll be okay. I want you to be able to look at my feet. So first of all, if you have trouble balancing, I'm going to start with progressions in different stance phases and then kind of give you an idea of how much time to work up from there. So I would say, first of all, make sure you're safe before you do anything. So if you want to stand at a kitchen counter or somewhere you got a chair and a table or something to hold on, one of the easiest ones to start with is just standing with your feet together. You can put your hands here. If this is super easy, no big deal. You can always progress to part of a tandem stance. And when we say tandem, it's one foot in front of the other. But if you can't get there just yet, you just move this one out to the side. So maybe one foot in front of the other. If that gets too easy, bring this one up here and stand with that one. And then you can always reverse. So put the other foot in front. And you can start anywhere from 5 seconds all the way up to a minute. Once you get to a minute, it's a little bit too easy. So from tandem, what you can do is you can stand on one leg. And even if you're holding on, you're still working the leg. And so one of the big things with holding on is it allows you to be a little bit more even in the hips. When you stand on one leg, I don't want the other leg touching this one, okay? And I don't want you tipping to one side or the other. So try to keep the hips level. And then if you need to, you can put like a finger down because you're still working this leg. Doesn't matter how long you're standing on it, you're going to shoot for a minute at the end. But even if you get up to 15, 20 seconds, that's great. And then, of course, you're going to switch legs. Pick the leg up. Don't touch it to the other leg. Keep the hips level. You pick a fixed spot to look at. Like right now, I'm looking at you. So if you find a wall, like a picture on the wall or something, that's always helpful. Or a clock, you can watch the hand go by. If all of those are too easy, you do the same thing, but you could probably do it on like a foam pad. We have foam pads. I mean, you guys could go and get an old yoga mat and roll it up and use that. I don't know that I would say stand on a pillow. It's a little too much to try that. But you could even go to some of the places like Foam and Fabric and have them cut you a piece of like memory foam. But it's the same progression. You're going to stand here on the foam. Scoot back so you can see. You'll stand feet together. When that's too easy, you stand kind of semi-tandem, then full tandem, and then you go to single leg. If all of those are too easy, you go back to the floor and safely, you do this safely. You have the arms here, you can close your eyes and try to do it, with your eyes closed, working up to a minute with all of the positions. So there again, do it safely. If you've got somebody nearby, that would probably be better, but have the eyes closed. And a lot of times people that have neuropathy in the feet, you're going to have more issues with balance. So be careful when you close your eyes because you're very visually reliant. So be somewhere safe, and then you can progress to the semi-tandem to the tandem. Same idea, close the eyes. Or if that's too much, you can just do head turns. So stand here, do some head turns, right and left. Don't make yourself so dizzy that you fall over. But nice and slow, you can do up and down, head turns. And then same idea, progress to semi-tandem, progress to full tandem, then to single leg. I've got people that'll brush their teeth while they're doing single leg balance. So you got one hand on the sink if you need it, brush your teeth. When it buzzes at you, if you got an electric toothbrush, switch to the other foot because I think they're set for 30 seconds. So that would be a good thing to try. But yeah, these are some progressions that you can do. I would say start on the floor, start somewhere safe, you can hold on. You go from feet together, semi-tandem. If that's too easy, go to full tandem. If that's too easy, go to single leg. And then you've got the variations of using the foam. Even if you've got like a yoga mat, you can roll it up, kind of double it on itself, and that would help. Use the foam, same progression. And then if you want to add head turns, if you get more dizzy when you're walking, adding head turns would be pretty good and challenging for you. Up and down, kind of like you're going through the grocery store looking at things. So working on your static balance, then your dynamic balance with an uneven surface. And so those are some of the things that you can do. And then if you've got any questions or comments, you're welcome to ask us those. Email and schedule for an evaluation if you want. We will tailor your evaluation for your balance needs to you specifically to make you better at everything that you need to work on. Thanks. Have a good day.